Movie starts with Kate Cooper, who used to chase tornadoes. She was a meteorologist who loved the thrill of tracking storms. But after a terrifying encounter with a tornado years ago, she quit. She moved away, hoping to leave the storms behind her. But then, one day, she got a call. "Kate, we need you back in Oklahoma," said an old friend from her storm-chasing days. "There's a new team and new technology. The storm season is getting worse. We need your expertise." Kate hesitated. She remembered the fear and the chaos of that last storm. But she also missed the excitement and the sense of purpose. Finally, she agreed. She packed her bags and headed back to the open plains. When Kate arrived in Oklahoma, she met the new team. There was Emma, a young scientist full of energy and new ideas. Then there was John, a seasoned storm chaser who had seen it all. And finally, there was Tyler Owens, a social media superstar who chased storms for the thrill and the followers. Tyler was reckless and loved to show off, posting videos of himself getting dangerously close to tornadoes. Kate didn't like his style, but she had to admit he was good at what he did. The team didn't have to wait long for their first storm. The weather reports showed a big one heading their way. Kate and the team loaded up their equipment and hit the road. As they got closer, the sky turned dark, and the wind picked up. The tornado sirens started to wail. They could see the funnel cloud forming in the distance. It was a massive storm, bigger than any Kate had seen before. As they chased the storm, Kate couldn't help but think about the last time she had been this close to a tornado. The memories came flooding back, the deafening roar of the wind, the flying debris, and the feeling of helplessness. She shook her head to clear the thoughts. She had a job to do. Tyler, meanwhile, was getting too close to the storm. He had his camera out, filming every moment for his followers. Kate shouted at him to back off, but he ignored her. He wanted the perfect shot, even if it meant putting himself in danger. Suddenly, a piece of debris flew towards Tyler. He barely managed to dodge it. Kate ran over and pulled him back to safety. "Are you crazy?" she yelled. "You could have been killed." Tyler just grinned. "All part of the job," he said. Back at their base, the team reviewed the footage and data they had collected. Emma showed Kate the new technology they were using. It was a state-of-the-art system that could track storms in real time, predicting their paths with incredible accuracy. Kate was impressed. This technology could save lives, giving people more time to take cover. She realized that coming back was the right decision. She could make a difference. Over the next few days, Kate and the team chased several more storms. Each time, they got better at working together. Even Tyler started to respect Kate's experience and knowledge. He began to listen to her advice, and their teamwork improved. Then came the biggest storm of the season. The weather reports called it a superstorm, a massive system with multiple tornadoes. It was heading straight for central Oklahoma. The team geared up and hit the road again. The tension was high. They knew the storm could cause massive destruction. As they drove towards the storm, they saw the first tornado touch down. It was a massive, swirling funnel, tearing through everything in its path. The team followed at a safe distance, collecting data and warning people to take cover. But then, another tornado formed, and another. The storm was creating multiple tornadoes, all converging towards the same area. Suddenly, the storm shifted. One of the tornadoes was heading straight for their vehicle. Kate shouted for everyone to take cover. They abandoned the car and ran for a nearby ditch. The tornado roared past, tearing up the ground and throwing debris everywhere. They huddled together, trying to stay safe. When it finally passed, they stood up, shaken but unharmed. Kate looked around at her team. They had made it through this one, but the storm wasn't over yet. There were more tornadoes out there, and they had to keep going. With adrenaline pumping, Kate and the team scrambled back to their vehicle. They needed to continue their pursuit. The storm was still raging, and their mission was far from over. Tyler was uncharacteristically silent, shaken by the close call. He seemed to realize that this was more than just a thrill ride. Emma monitored the radar closely. "Another tornado is forming to the east," she said. "We need to move quickly." They drove carefully, avoiding fallen trees and debris. The sky was a menacing shade of green, an ominous sign of more tornado activity. The radio crackled with warnings and updates, adding to the urgency of their mission. As they approached the next tornado, they saw a small town directly in its path. The team sprang into action, alerting local authorities and using their technology to provide the most accurate predictions possible. Kate's heart ached for the people living there. She remembered the fear of facing a tornado with no warning. The sirens wailed, and people began to seek shelter. The team watched as the tornado approached, a massive funnel of destruction. They knew their data and warnings could save lives, but the devastation was still hard to witness. In the midst of the chaos, the storm's intensity began to subside. The team took a moment to regroup and check their equipment. Kate checked in with each team member, ensuring everyone was okay. Tyler, still visibly shaken, approached Kate. "I didn't realize how serious this was," he admitted. "I've been so focused on the excitement that I forgot about the real danger." Kate nodded. "This isn't just about the thrill. It's about saving lives. We need to be smart and careful." Tyler's attitude changed after that close call. He started to take the mission more seriously, focusing on the science and safety aspects rather than just the spectacle. Kate noticed the shift and felt a sense of pride. They were becoming a cohesive team, each member understanding the gravity of their work. The storm season was reaching its peak, and the team knew the biggest challenge was still ahead. The weather reports indicated an unprecedented storm system forming, with multiple tornadoes predicted to converge in central Oklahoma. It was a scenario they had feared but were now prepared for. They set out early, determined to track the storm from its inception. The tension was palpable, but so was the sense of purpose. This was what they had trained for, what all their preparation was leading up to. As they approached the storm system, the sky darkened and the wind picked up. The team could see the telltale signs of tornado formation. They split into two groups, each taking a different route to cover more ground and gather more data. Kate's group followed a large funnel cloud, while Tyler's group tracked a smaller, faster-moving tornado. The coordination between the teams was crucial, and they communicated constantly, sharing updates and strategies. Both groups encountered dangerous situations. Kate's group had to navigate through heavy rain and hail, while Tyler's group faced strong winds and flying debris. Despite the challenges, they managed to collect valuable data and provide real-time updates to emergency services. At one point, Tyler's group got too close to a tornado. They had to take cover in a ditch as the storm roared overhead. It was a tense and frightening experience, but they emerged unscathed, more determined than ever. The storm system continued to intensify, with multiple tornadoes touching down simultaneously. The team's technology was put to the test, and they worked tirelessly to track and predict the tornado's paths. Their efforts paid off, as they were able to provide accurate warnings and help communities take shelter in time. Kate felt a renewed sense of purpose. She knew they were making a difference, and that all their hard work was saving lives. The team's dedication and resilience were inspiring, and she was proud to be a part of it. As the storm system began to weaken, the team faced one last challenge. A massive tornado was heading towards a densely populated area. They had to act quickly to warn the residents and help them evacuate. Using their technology and expertise, they provided precise updates and guided emergency services to the most vulnerable areas. It was a race against time, but they managed to get everyone to safety before the tornado struck. With the storm season coming to an end, the team reflected on their experiences. They had faced incredible challenges and dangers, but they had also made a significant impact. Kate felt a sense of closure, knowing she had faced her fears and made a difference. Tyler, now more mature and focused, thanked Kate for her guidance. He had learned the true meaning of storm chasing and the importance of using his platform for good. The team celebrated their success, knowing that they had not only survived the storm season, but had also grown stronger and closer as a team. They were ready for whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their shared mission and determination to save lives. With the storm season officially over, the team took some time to rest and reflect. They gathered at a small diner, sharing stories and laughs. Despite the intensity and danger of their work, there was a camaraderie that had formed. They had faced the worst together and come out stronger. Kate looked around at her team. Emma, with her innovative ideas and boundless energy. John, with his vast experience and calm presence. And Tyler, who had transformed from a reckless thrill seeker into a dedicated storm chaser. Each of them had grown in their own way. One evening, the team decided to visit a memorial dedicated to those who had lost their lives in past tornadoes. It was a somber reminder of the power of nature and the importance of their work. As they stood in silence, Kate thought about the people they had helped save this season. She felt a deep sense of purpose and resolve to continue this important work. Tyler, too, was visibly moved. He placed a flower at the memorial and stood quietly, reflecting on the lives impacted by the storms. It was a poignant moment for everyone, reinforcing their commitment to their mission. With the season behind them, the team began planning for the next one. They reviewed their data, discussing what had worked well and what could be improved. Emma was particularly excited about new advancements in storm prediction technology. She believed that with the right tools, they could provide even more accurate warnings and save more lives. Kate was equally enthusiastic. She knew that their work was far from over, and that each new season would bring its own challenges. But she also knew that with this team, they could handle anything. As they prepared for the future, the team welcomed a new member. Sarah, a young meteorologist with a passion for storm chasing, joined their ranks. She was eager to learn from the experienced team and contribute her own skills. The team embraced her, excited to have fresh energy and new ideas. Sarah quickly proved herself, showing a keen understanding of the technology and a fearless approach to chasing storms. She fit right in, adding to the team's dynamic. The months leading up to the next storm season were filled with training and preparation. The team worked tirelessly, honing their skills and ensuring their equipment was in top shape. They ran drills, practiced emergency procedures, and stayed updated on the latest research. Kate took the lead, sharing her experiences and guiding the team through various scenarios. Her leadership was invaluable, and the team looked to her for direction and inspiration. With the new season approaching, the team decided to implement some changes based on their experiences. They developed a more strategic approach to storm chasing, focusing on data collection and community safety. Their goal was to provide the most accurate information possible, helping people take timely action to protect themselves. Emma's new technology played a crucial role in this. It allowed them to track storms more precisely and predict their paths with greater accuracy. The team was excited to see how these advancements would improve their effectiveness. The first storm of the new season arrived sooner than expected. The team was ready. They loaded up their equipment and set out, eager to put their new strategies and technology to the test. The storm was intense, with powerful winds and heavy rain. The team worked seamlessly, collecting data and providing updates. Their new approach paid off, and they were able to give the community ample warning. As a result, many people took shelter in time, avoiding serious injury. As the season progressed, the team's reputation grew. Communities began to trust their predictions and rely on their warnings. This trust was crucial, as it meant people were more likely to take the necessary precautions when a storm was approaching. The team worked hard to maintain this trust, always striving for accuracy and clarity in their communications. They held town hall meetings, answered questions, and provided education on storm safety. Their efforts were making a real difference. One day, while chasing a storm near a small town, Kate met a family who had been affected by a tornado. Years ago, they shared their story of loss and survival, expressing gratitude for the warnings that had saved their lives this season. It was a powerful reminder of the impact of their work. Kate felt a deep connection to this family. Their story mirrored her own experiences, and it reinforced her commitment to storm chasing. She realized that every data point, every warning, and every action they took had the potential to save lives and prevent tragedy. As the season neared its end, the team faced one final, massive storm system. It was predicted to be one of the most powerful storms of the decade. The team knew this would be their greatest challenge yet. They prepared meticulously, checking and rechecking their equipment. The tension was high, but so was their determination. They set out, ready to face the storm head-on. The storm was relentless, with multiple tornadoes forming and merging. The team worked tirelessly, tracking the tornadoes and providing real-time updates. They faced numerous close calls, but managed to stay safe through their careful planning and coordination. In the heart of the storm, the team encountered a tornado unlike any they had seen before. It was enormous, with winds powerful enough to uproot trees and demolish buildings. They knew they had to act quickly to warn the nearby communities. Using their technology and expertise, they provided precise warnings, helping people evacuate and take cover. The team stayed in constant communication, coordinating their efforts and ensuring that everyone was accounted for. When the storm finally passed, the team emerged to assess the damage. The destruction was severe, but thanks to their warnings, many lives had been saved. It was a bittersweet victory, as they mourned the loss of property but celebrated the preservation of life. Kate and the team helped with the recovery efforts, providing support to the affected communities. They knew that their work extended beyond just chasing storms. It was about helping people rebuild and recover. With the season over, the team took time to reflect on their journey. They had faced incredible challenges and dangers, but they had also grown and evolved. Each member had contributed uniquely, and together they had made a significant impact. Kate felt a profound sense of accomplishment. She had returned to storm chasing with a renewed purpose, and she had found a team that shared her dedication and passion. They had not only survived the storms, but had also helped countless people along the way. As they looked to the future, the team knew there would always be more storms to chase and more lives to save. They were ready for whatever challenges lay ahead, united by their shared mission and commitment. Kate, Emma, John, Tyler, and Sarah had become more than just colleagues. They were a family. Together, they would continue to face the storms, driven by the knowledge that their work made a real difference. The team's success inspired others to join the field of storm chasing and meteorology. They began to mentor new teams, sharing their knowledge and experience. The legacy of their work would continue, with new generations of storm chasers dedicated to saving lives and advancing the science of meteorology. Kate felt a deep sense of pride as she watched the new teams prepare for their first storm season. She knew that the work they had started would have a lasting impact, making the world a safer place for future generations. As another storm season approached, the team was ready. They had learned from their experiences, improved their technology, and strengthened their resolve. They knew that each storm brought new challenges, but they were prepared to face them head-on. With their eyes on the horizon and their Hearts full of purpose, Kate and the team set out once again. They were storm chasers, united by their mission to understand and protect against the power of nature. The storms might be fierce, but their determination was fiercer. In the end, it wasn't just about the storms they chased or the data they collected. It was about the people they helped, the lives they saved, and the spirit of resilience and dedication that defined their journey. Kate and her team had become a beacon of hope and strength, showing that even in the face of the fiercest storms, human spirit and teamwork could prevail. Years later, Kate stood on a hill overlooking the plains of Oklahoma, watching a storm form in the distance. She smiled, knowing that somewhere out there, a new team of storm chasers was doing their part to keep people safe. The legacy of her work lived on, and she felt a profound sense of fulfillment. Storm chasing had brought her full circle, from fear and tragedy to purpose and triumph. And as long as there were storms to chase, Kate knew she would always be a part of this incredible journey. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Entire Story. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting stories. Turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.